Welcome to Coffee with the Chair. I'm Teresa Aronson from the St. Lucie County Chamber of Commerce. It is our pleasure, our honor to facilitate this show every single month. We, of course, will be visiting with the Board of County Commission Chair, Kathy Townsend, in just a few minutes. We actually have a very busy show for you today, a great lineup. We've got our Board of County Commission Chair, we've got our St. Lucie County Property Appraiser, and we're going to have a special visit with our sponsor for this show, Sandy Allen from A&G Pools, in just a short little while. But I want to coincidentally start out with our first guest. She is Ashley Harden from Dirty Deeds. Dirty Deeds Construction Cleaning is a very small business, locally owned by Ashley and run by Ashley, her family, her friends, and just lots of great people. The reason I've asked her on the show today is we're going to talk a little bit about a program the Chamber's doing and the business climate for small business here in St. Lucie County. Welcome, Ashley.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
I did it. It's a little self-serving too, as I let you know that we wanted to talk about a program that we did with you when you purchased your property. Coincidentally, you purchased property formerly occupied by A&G Pools, who had been there for a very long time because they're also a small family-run business here in St. Lucie County. So we met because you bought their property and it hadn't been renovated because they'd been operating there for decades. And then you came in and said, I'm going to operate my small business here. It's going to be great. And we kind of ran into a snag, didn't we?
We did, yes.
So tell us a little bit about kind of what happened.
Well, the snag was that I needed to do lots of improvements on the property in order for all of my vehicles to be able to come in and out and to be able to run the business. The biggest thing was having to redo landscaping, having to put asphalt in, and just get it up to code to be able to run the business out of it.
And it was tens of thousands.
Yes, it was.
There was a lot of money.
Yes, it was.
Drainage. And,
yeah, the drainage, the roads, the asphalt, landscaping. Yes, it was a good chunk of change. Yes.
So we have this thing called Small Business Assistance Program through the Chamber of Commerce, and I have volunteers that are engineers, land planners, architects, and we serve a purpose to sort of aid people that are in your situation. First, we want to talk to them before they purchase land, because what people don't know is if you purchase land that's been occupied for 2 decades by the same business, whatever code changes were made in those 2 decades, now the new owner has to bring it up to code. As long as they were operating there for 2 decades, they were kind of grandfathered in. And so people don't realize that, because it was the perfect spot for you. It was a great deal from A&G. They really did some great work there, but nobody was aware that, oh, well, now I have to cement the whole lot and I have to put in drainage ponds and and it's in a very, I like to say, industrial area, but it's light industrial. It's off of they say it's an improved road, but I can't find the road. It's sort of a dirt.
Right. Yes.
So we came in and said, we understand code, because if it's a life safety issue, you do it for the people around you, or even drainage, because flooding happens and people lose their entire, life savings. So we understand life safety issues and environmental issues, but there was just so much.
There was a lot.
And we were afraid that it would be counterproductive for you to be able to open your business and continue to operate in without being in the red.
Right.
And that's never a good place for
Yes. No.
So a lot of us got involved, and we came down here, and I remember I came on a Friday night and called you at 5 and said what?
You said, what can I do to help? Basically said, what can I do to help? Because, I was just sending emails, the planning and zoning, like, this is just something that's just out of my reach. I just bought a building and now I got to come up with over $100,000 plus to fix it. So you reached out to me and said, what can we do to help? So.
And they were holding up your tax license, so you couldn't operate until these improvements were made.
Checks were being held because I wasn't having my correct licensing, so I wasn't getting the income in, so it was kind of like putting me on a halt. It was.
Until you did hundreds of thousands.
That's right.
That you didn't have.
That's right.
So we have a great staff at St. Lucie County, and I think that they understand that people want to operate their business, and we want to work together to do it safely, but we want to make headway into being able to allow them.
Right.
So we, the group got together. We said, let's float these ideas by them. And we came down and we met with the leadership here at St. Lucie County, who are always great. I can't say enough about Corey,
Corey,
Leslie,
Thondra, those are the two that I really worked with, and they're great.
And so we found a solution that allowed you to get your business tax license. And I think I made you come down here at a Friday at
You
like
did.
5.
You were holding the door open for me
holding the door
you were saying, no, let's make this work for her.
I want this
You really
tax
did.
license today. I'll hold the door. I'm holding the elevator. Hurry up, Ashley. Get the paperwork. Because we really just want you to operate.
Yeah.
And so I want people. Your story will serve as information for those coming up behind you when you purchase property.
Yeah, you gotta, really know what you need to do to the property for improvements. Yeah, because nobody knows, and no one's gonna tell you either. They want to just sell the property. They're not gonna give you that heads up.
Well, half the time
they didn't know either.
Yeah,
they didn't know either. Right?
Yeah, they're just selling. They're moving. They don't know what current retention code is. Who does?
Right.
They know how to do their business.
Yes.
So we have this program. It is free to anybody that ever wants to use it. And we charge no one. You don't have to be a member of the chamber. We just want you to be able to conduct business. And so I wanted to do this sort of testimonial with you so people understand we're here to help. We're here to help. So thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And I'm so glad because this is over a year ago. You guys are doing great.
A year ago, we're doing great. 52 employees right now, and soon to have 100 by the end of the year. Yeah, we're just growing, and I got another business I'm trying to roll into this property, so you'll be seeing me more.
I know. We've been talking kind of surfacely on your other business, and I'm anxious to find out more about what's going on with that. But this property has turned out really, really great.
It really has. Yes,
so
it's our future.
I know. I'm excited. I'm excited for you too because
thank you.
You've done such a great job taking Dirty Deeds from like a very small
just
business.
me and a truck. Yep.
And now a large property, many trucks. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm truly blessed.
You are. You got some great friends.
Yeah.
Because that's how we all.
That's how we all kind of get together. Right.
Well, 2 things. Dirty Deeds, what do you guys do over there?
So we do construction cleaning, anything new, built, remodeled, commercial, anything that's built, that's what we clean. We clean up the property, and we also do some janitorial, window cleaning, pressure cleaning. But our main niche is construction cleaning. I know how to clean it all.
And give everybody your website.
All right, website is dirtydeedscleaningservice.com.
All right. Yeah. And if you're looking to build, expand, buy, any of those things, if you are looking to open a business with an actual location, a brick and mortar location in St. Lucie County, please reach out to us at the Chamber of Commerce. That's what we're there for. We're going to kind of guide you on the front end of what you might be expecting in this process. Because if we can get to you ahead of time, we can, before you buy or purchase or build. So our website is stluciechamber.org, but you can also call direct 772-595-9999. That's 595-9999. Remember, buy, build, lease, or expand. We're there to help you, and we want to do so. Thank you so much.
I couldn't have done it without you. You guys truly made it an easy process. So thank you. Thank you for all you do.
It's been a while. We'll be right back, everybody.
Good morning. I'm Kathy Townsend, Chairman of the Board of County Commissioners, and we have with us today our sponsor, Sandy Allen from A&G Pools. We appreciate your sponsorship this year, especially during these crazy times of COVID. So we're glad that you're with us. We never get to see you. We usually get to see Travis. So thanks for the short notice even. I kind of threw this on you the spur of the moment. And so we want to talk today because you're also not only involved in A&G Pools, but you're also involved with Humane Society. And there's just been so much happening with the Humane Society, but great things have been happening. So I want you to just talk a little bit about something that's coming up, the Blue Jean Ball, which everybody's going to know it as the old fur ball, and everybody always look forward to that. And you kind of put a little flair to it this year, and you're calling it the Blue Jean Ball. It's at the Pelican, like always. So you want to talk a little bit about the car that you're giving away, and you want to talk a little bit about the Blue Jean Ball?
Sure, I can do that. The car first. Right now we are raffling off a car that's going to be raffled off December 12th. 2020. It's a 2020 Equinox. We're selling tickets for $20 a piece, and you can get tickets at our website, hsslc.org. And I am personally giving away a free ticket for every 10th purchase online. And actually, Kathy is selling tickets
I
for
am.
me.
So
and
you can call me.
you can call Kathy, and we have many other people selling tickets for us. So get your ticket now while they last.
That's right, because they're only selling 5,000 of those.
That's
The
right.
drawing is going to be the beginning of December, and it's going to be complete, right? They're going to win the car, and they're going to have everything covered for them.
Taxes, everything is paid.
Mhm.
You walk in and sign for the door and drive it away. There's going to be a big event that day at Dyer Chevrolet where we got the car, and you can come and enjoy the festivities and be there for the drawing.
And so once again, I think the guys will put the website up for you if they will. They'll put the website up so they can go to that. They can contact you, A&G Pools, me, the Humane Society. The Humane Society's thrift store has tickets.
Yes.
I believe Council Member Shannon Martin has tickets.
Yes, she does.
So there's lots of ways to get your ticket. However, I want everybody to know up front, I already have the winning ticket. I've already bought it, but we still want you to attempt and try, right? No. So so it's a good cause, and I have been out there too, and y'all have done great things. It's looking really nice too. So there's
Thank
always
you.
animals and pets out there also to be able to adopt.
Yes.
And Melissa's doing a great job out there. The thrift store is coming along nicely, and that's another thing. If you're cleaning out your house or your garage or something, you can drop off stuff at the thrift store and donate the items to there. It's a tax deduction.
Absolutely.
Right. So one of the biggest events that the Humane Society in past years has always done was the fur ball. And so you're bringing it back. And you want to tell them a little bit about the fur ball, where they can get tickets and stuff for that?
Yes. Because we are a new Humane Society, we are rebranding the fur ball, and it's going to be the Blue Jean Ball this coming year, March 20th, 2021. We're looking forward to the end of COVID so everyone can once again get together.
I love the name, and I love that it's going to be Vittles and Moonshine.
Yes. It's going to be at the Pelican Yacht Club. We will have Vegas-style gaming, as we did in the past, which made it a very fun event. We'll have live and silent auction, dinner, and tickets will be $100 per person. And
it's limited to how many? How many people are?
250 people
Okay.
is our limit. You will be seeing these will start to be distributed after the beginning of the year. And these are our sponsor packages. And we're hoping that the local businesses and people will come out and help sponsor this because fundraising is so important. It's been so hard this year because of COVID for every nonprofit.
People have had to rethink outside the box, I think, and be creative, like Chili Cook-Off. They just did it virtually, which was a lot of fun. It was very inventive how they came up with that.
It was. They did a wonderful job.
They did. And like United Way, Michelle's probably going to talk a little bit about that even. So every nonprofit has had to come out and rethink how they're going to do things. So again, this is Saturday, March 20th, 2021 to kick off the first fur ball for the new Humane Society. And everybody always likes Western anyways. This was always a good theme whenever y'all did the Western themes there before. And I can tell you, they always have great silent auction things. So again, I want to personally thank you. I know that A&G Pools does a lot for the community. And because of you, you help sustain a lot of our nonprofits. You do a lot, in working with the Chamber and other organizations too. So the Chamber, I know, along with myself, is very, very grateful to A&G for supporting this show. Because without this show this year, it might not have happened. And so we're always thankful for the things that you and Travis and Art do for the community.
Thank you.
So if you have anything else you want to share, if not, Mike and the guys will have the websites up there for you to help promote this to get it going. Any questions, you can always contact my office. You can contact me personally. You can find me on Facebook, contact A&G Pools, contact the Chamber. We're here to help. We'll help promote this for you. And we'll be right back to talk about your trim notice from the property appraisers. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
joining us today.
Thank you for having me today.
Welcome back to Coffee with the Chair. I'm Teresa Aronson. I want to thank Commissioner Townsend for filling in for me on that last segment. She did just such a fantastic job. Her and Sandy Allen from A&G Pools, our sponsor, are old friends, and Sandy was a little nervous, so Kathy was willing to pitch in, and boy, that worked out great. So thank you to the Commissioner. We'll be visiting with her again. Our second set, in the world of social distancing, we can only have 2 on the set at a time. Our second guest on the set, this segment, is the one, the only St. Lucie County property appraiser, Michelle Franklin. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Honored
You've
to
been
be
on
here.
the show several times. Our viewers are used to seeing you, and they're probably used to seeing you at this time of year. And why is that?
Yes, because we just mailed that trim notice.
Yes.
And so you've got the happy mail that has come to your mailbox, and hopefully by now they've had an opportunity to open it.
Yes. And so we always do this. It really is a public service because people get their trim notice. They don't know what it is. There's 3 different columns. Do I have to pay this? Yada, yada. It says on there, and hopefully we'll get this in video form.
They have it, yes.
Yeah, perfect. It says on the very top of it, do not pay.
Yes.
This is not a bill.
Correct.
And so how many people honestly send in a check?
It happens.
Okay.
It happens, yes.
But we call them the trim notice, and that is an acronym for?
Truth in millage.
Yes.
And so it was established so that property owners would have real information about local governments. As you see there on the left, side 1, there are 21 different taxing authorities in St. Lucie County. You're not going to have all 21 on each bill because
No.
if you're in Port St. Lucie, you're not going to receive a
Fort
notice
Pierce.
from Fort Pierce, exactly. But it is so that you know what's going on with government and those that are taxing your property.
So your bill reflects those taxes that are assessed to your property.
So, yep. So the trim notice will give you the taxing authorities that tax your property and an opportunity to speak at their public hearings where they're deciding on their budget and their rates.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to go over it once again.
Okay.
The first column in yellow on this year's tax bill is...
Not tax bill.
Oh, I am so sorry to everyone because that was really your trim notice.
Your trim notice.
Yes.
First column is last year.
Yes.
And then it is proposed if the budget is passed or not. So you're going to look at those. Generally, bottom right is going to tell you what you paid last year and what you are looking to pay this year is that bottom right corner.
So yellow is what you paid last year. The one in the middle is what you would pay if no millage rates change.
Correct.
If nothing changes, that's what you would pay this year.
Correct.
But then a bunch of people said we need to change the millage rate, whether it's higher, lower, anything they want to do to it. They proposed they're going to their
The taxing
budget,
authorities have created a budget and they
Yep.
have set proposed rates.
and that is the green column.
And that's your green column. Yes.
And so to the right,
Generally speaking, that is what is passed.
generally speaking, very rarely
Very rarely, but it does happen.
it
It
has
has happened
happened.
in
I
recent
can't.
years.
It has.
It
I
has.
can't think of any, but you would
Well,
know better than I.
Within the time frame that I've been in the property appraiser's
Which
office,
is
it's happened
15
a
years.
few,
Yes.
a few times. So
Yeah.
I started
So-
when I was 15.
Occasionally, yeah. Occasionally, this isn't what it is. Something changes,
Correct.
but
But that is the max that it could be.
yes.
So once that rate is established on that trim notice, it can be that rate or less. It cannot increase.
That's important information. So they can't say, okay, no, we decided to go higher. This
Cannot.
is the maximum they can do for next year.
For this year. Yep.
And then I love that you always, on the very, very far right, the last column is the hearing dates for those budgets and those proposed items.
And contact information should you have questions or concerns regarding those rates.
Okay, so let's go over, and I don't have my glasses on, so this is all from memory. So I've read my trim notice. The
Good
top
luck. Here we
portion,
go.
I know, I really should have brought them up. The top portion, it's kind of blocked out, and then under taxing authority, it says general county. That means those are assessed to anyone that lives in the county, right?
Correct. Well, throughout the county. The
Yeah.
Board of County Commissioners oversees those funds. Yes.
Yes. So the Board of County Commissions oversees those funds. That's coming from the county. And then public schools is next. And by law, by state law, you have to pay taxes to your public schools. That's
Correct.
listed.
Whether you have children in school or not.
And then there's by local board, the assessment by local board. They are allowed to additionally add some taxation. And we actually just voted to give teachers a raise. And so that would be included in that by
Correct.
the local board. We voted, we said, yes, we're willing to give you this. And that would be included in that column by local board. Very good. If you live in the city, this person does not live in the city because they are underneath the city municipality. There's no taxation on this bill.
Okay.
So they clearly live in the county, unincorporated.
Unincorporated county. Yep.
Yeah, unincorporated. But if you lived in the city proper of Port St. Lucie or Fort Pierce, you would see additional taxation there.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, waste management. That's a big one. That's very important. It's South Florida Water Management. It's the Okeechobee Basin, which is, the levees, that sort of thing. And then the Everglades Project are all included in that. We have no local authority over
Correct.
that
Well, there are
taxing.
local representatives.
Yes, but it's not the county, the city, or
Correct.
yeah. And then, of course, independent districts, which most of them have been voted on. They are independent taxing districts that collect a small portion of money to operate. And one of them, my favorite one, is Children's Services Council. It's money well spent. We, give them, I don't know, roughly we get $8 million back in additional grants, and that money stays in our community, and it employs over 400 people. But that's an example of a taxing
Funds
district.
excellent programs.
Yes, it absolutely does. And the fire district is also a taxing district because we need fire suppression. You need to be able to
I
call.
definitely want them to show up if I have a fire in my home.
Yes. So there you go. That is your trim notice.
Yes, and
We-
page 2 is actually what I affectionately call my favorite page because that has to do with the property appraiser's office. So page 2 is where you're going to find 2 really important pieces of information.
Mm-hmm.
Top yellow section there, you're going to find your market value for this year. And remember that is based on the market from last year, the previous year. So that was your value as of January 1 of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're also, as a homeowner, you want to pay attention to the blue section that has your homestead exemption.
Mm-hmm.
You want to make sure that you still have your exemption in place each and every year.
Yes.
Sometimes that can kind of sneak away on us if
It does.
we make a real estate transaction. We put our property into a trust, we add a child for estate planning purposes, maybe there's a marriage or a divorce. So things can change there. So you want to check annually those 2 pieces of the document. If you don't have time to kind of surf through and figure everything else
Right.
out, make sure you agree with your value and your exemption because that really relates to the deadline that's approaching in September.
Yes. And so $50,000 for homestead exemption means you live in the place that you purchased. That is your home,
Primary residence.
primary residence. But there's other exemptions for elderly people on a fixed income, veterans. There are more exemptions.
Widowers.
Widow, yes.
Yes.
But you also brought up a great point, and I just want to touch on it real quick with everybody watching. When there is a change to the entitlement to your property, there's a good chance you're going to have to refile for your homestead exemption. And people don't realize that. So they get married and they want to add their spouse. Well, that's going to change your status. You're going to have to refile for exemption, and your property often gets revalued, does it not?
Oftentimes in those cases, you retain a cap
Okay.
as long as you have been the constant on the property.
Perfect.
So there are some situations where there may be a loss of cap depending upon what transaction took place. Call us.
I was just gonna say,
that's what we're here for.
Reach
Any
out
questions, call us. We
before-
want to help you.
before
My-
your title changes in any way.
Absolutely.
Reach out to the property appraisers.
And ideally before you make that title change so that you
Yeah.
can decide if in fact you want to make that change to your property.
Yeah, I tell people that all the time because I've had people that have I added my spouse and now my value. Oh, you got to call, you got to make the arrangements, you got to make sure your exemption's there. So that's important stuff. And people are very, very concerned about exemptions and property tax.
Well, and sometimes people forget that exemptions are really a 2-part deal. The first part, the $50,000, that sounds valuable, and it is, absolutely. But the larger part is actually the capped value, that
Mhm.
3% cap that accrues year after year in a rising market.
Mhm.
So more important than keeping an exemption in place is keeping a long-term cap on a property in place.
Yes.
And remember, there's a non-homesteaded cap as well. So
Yeah.
as business owners,
10%, right?
there's a 10% or vacant land or second homes, all of those things receive that 10% cap. So if you were to decide you wanted to put your properties into an LLC, you're going to lose the benefit of those caps. So you want to
Because you've changed the ownership. Yeah,
exactly.
it was you personally. Now it's your LLC. There's a change. That's considered a sale.
That's a
realistically.
transaction.
Yeah. So that's not just changing the
please
lien.
call us.
Yes, please, please.
And let's talk through it and so that you understand the full tax liability.
That is such important information. And for those of you that are watching at home, the cap is by state statute, your taxation, the value that is taxed if you are homesteaded continually can only go up 3%, regardless of the value of your home year after year. And on non-homesteaded, it's 10%.
Correct.
Yes, such important. Now, the last very, I know we've said everything's important, but this one really is. You are just the property appraiser, meaning I just appraise the value of the property.
Value and exemptions.
I do not tax you.
Correct.
I don't levy taxes.
Correct.
I don't collect your taxes.
I don't determine them. I don't collect them.
Yes, you just determine the value of the property and the validity of your exemptions.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so when you get your trim notice and
We're
you
gonna
get
hire
all
you
bent out
to
of shape,
share that.
don't go yelling at Michelle because Michelle only assesses, she says, oh, this property is worth this, and yes, these exemptions are correct. The end of my role.
That's right.
Okay, because I know people want to yell at you about
They
their
do.
taxes.
They do. That's okay. I'm happy to
You're
talk about it.
thick-skinned, but yes, and you'll explain to them, I don't collect them and I don't levy them. But important stuff, everybody. Trim notices are out now. I got mine.
And it is a super confusing process. And oftentimes people have come from other states and it is done significantly different in other states.
Yeah.
So I understand the confusion.
Of course. And when somebody sends you something and tells you how much you're going to pay, you assume that person's in charge of what you're paying. And so it is confusing. So I get it too. So I see where they're like, oh, that Michelle.
Yes. But call me. Call me.
Yes,
Happy to
it's
talk
not
about
her
it.
fault, I promise. A couple of things that I want to touch on before we get back to our Board of County Commission Chair,
Yes.
Kathy Townsend, is there are going to be several amendments on this year's ballot in November. The Chamber is trying to get out ahead of them.
Excellent.
And we took a vote on Amendment 2, which will be minimum wage. We feel it will be detrimental to our small businesses. And my role as the CEO of the Chamber of Commerce is to protect small businesses and businesses in general. So we had that discussion at our board yesterday that this is not personal. That's our role, help businesses. So on the ballot, there are a couple that are going to affect property.
Exactly.
Let's dig into them.
Okay, so Amendment 5 is actually related to portability. And I know you remember that portability is taking your tax savings from one property to another property anywhere in the state of Florida. So at this time, you can miss one January 1. Amendment 5 is proposing that you can have 2 full years, which would allow you 2 January 1s before you have to use that benefit or lose it.
And how does that benefit work? That's the little bit that I'm confused
The
on.
easiest way, because you open your trim notice.
Yes.
So every single property is different for this.
Okay.
So you open the trim notice, or remember, we keep those online throughout the year. So you
Yes.
can always go to paslc.org and see
Pull
your
up your
trim notice,
property.
pull up your property. Purple section is called Save Our Homes Portability.
Mhm.
It's on page 2. And that amount that is there, and I don't know if this one has an amount on our example here, but let's just play it out and say that you have $70,000 of value that you have not paid taxes on. You take that $70,000 of value from your current home at 123 Main Street
And apply it.
and apply it when you move over to 456 Main Street.
Wow.
So you not only have your $50,000 of exemptions,
Homestead.
you also have the $80,000 of portability. And again, this is going to be different for everyone. The numbers are completely different depending on when you purchased and what that real estate market was at that time when your cap went into place. So call us. We will walk you through that amount. But that can be a real player in your decision of moving to a new property and what the tax liability will be there.
Yes. So it is on the second page that your
Yep.
favorite page, and it is the purple section, and it says assessment reductions portability,
Absolutely.
and there's a value in there.
And that is where you would also find your 10% cap
Yes.
value.
Your
So
te-
if you're
yeah.
thinking, okay, do I put my businesses now into this LLC? You want to see there what kind of value is being capped.
This is just such great information because people are not aware. So you can apply that amount to the reduction in value along with your homestead when you move anywhere in Florida.
Anywhere in Florida.
It's awesome information.
Yeah.
And this stuff is so very important. And I also want to say another, I call them PSAs, is when you purchase a home, say I bought your home and you've lived there for 20 years. For 20 years, they can only go up 3%.
Correct.
But your home in 20 years since you bought it has gone up 300%. When I buy your home, guess what I'm going to pay taxes on?
Tell everyone.
The real market value of today, because
The
it is a
current
sale.
market value.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So I don't get to pay taxes on the value that you were paying because you spent 20 years building up that portability.
But hopefully you spent some years at your previous address and you're going to bring your
Own
own
portability.
portability there.
But if you come from out of state, so
There's
you
no-
might pay a lovely $2,300 a year, but your house has gone up 300%. I may have to pay $6,000.
It is not fair. It's kind of welcome to the Sunshine State. Taxing is not fair.
Yeah, wow, as the proper, yeah, you don't
It's in
care.
fine print.
Yeah.
You may have missed it.
Yeah.
But on Amendment 5 would allow the portability to extend an extra year. So
Perfect.
So if you believe in that, you want to vote yes
So
to
you leave
allow
for
an
a
extra
year, you come back, you still have some portability.
Yeah, some that are new construction, especially we're in a hurricane state. I hate to say that
Mhm.
word right now out loud,
You
but
jinxed us.
I did not. I hope not. But
No.
that can happen and construction delays can occur. And so sometimes homeowners have missed that benefit because of the short time frame.
So, given the language of ballots, if I want portability to extend to an extra year, what is my answer
Yes.
on the ballot?
Yes, if
Yes
you want
to
it
Amendment
to give
5.
a full 2 years. No, if you think that one
year is
tax year
sufficient.
is sufficient.
So,
Correct.
yes, if you want 2 years, you want an extra year to take that value with you.
Correct.
Perfect.
And then Amendment 6 is actually relating to our veterans. At this time, when a veteran is deceased, their benefit halts. And so Amendment 6, if you were to believe that the surviving spouse should be able to carry on their benefit, you would want to vote yes on Amendment 6 to allow the surviving spouse to continue that veteran's benefit.
Okay, very good.
And we do have more information on our website, paslc.org.
Yep.
And right from the homepage, you'll be able to read about the ballots. And if I vote yes, it means this. And if I
Yeah.
vote no, it means
Yeah,
this.
I feel that they often try to muddy up that language,
Yeah.
so you're not
This one's
quite
pretty
sure.
good, but it's always nice to double check.
It is, and I always say to people, talk to somebody. Don't just read it and make your decision, because sometimes you'll be surprised at what you voted for,
Absolutely.
because
I
it's
agree.
not necessarily what you read.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you, Michelle.
you.
This has been fantastic, and
The coffee was the best.
I am not feeding anybody. I'm not giving anybody anything to drink. Welcome to COVID. No studio audience.
No
No
frills.
coffee. But yes, I appreciate you coming. You come every year, and it is important because we have to constantly remind people about their trim notice. It is really such an important thing to know about, and taxes on a property, they stay forever. We're never not going to have taxes, so make sure you keep them as low as you possibly can throughout your stay
We want to make
in
sure
the
you have
Sunshine State.
every benefit that you're entitled to.
Yeah.
So please call us with any questions.
I appreciate that. Website?
paslc.org. And you can call us directly at 772-462-1000.
All right. We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back to Coffee with the Chair. I'm Teresa Aronson. I'm here with our Board of County Commission Chair and my pitch-hitting host from an earlier segment on today's show, of course, Chair Townsend. Welcome.
Good morning. Good to see you again.
Great job with Sandy. I know she was so nervous.
Well, I'm not you.
No,
I'm
you
not
did
good
fantastic.
with TV. But you know, it's easy to talk to Sandy. She's a dear friend.
I know you guys have been friends for years, so she felt more comfortable with you. So that was great. I'm just happy that they're sponsors, and I'm glad that we got them on the show.
I'm glad she came because usually she doesn't do stuff like that.
I can see she wasn't crazy about doing it, but she did such a good
But
job.
they've worked hard, you know, and that car is really a big deal to jumpstarting the Humane Society. So to get the information out there, because there's a lot of people that don't realize those tickets are $20. Like, what an opportunity to have a brand new car for $20 and it go to a good cause, right?
Which reminds me, I need to buy some tickets, and I've said
I
that.
have them in my truck.
Okay, and your truck is parked by my car, so I will go out there and I will buy some tickets. I actually have some cash today.
Good. They take checks.
Oh, they do. I never have checks. I never have a checkbook. with
I
me.
still carry mine.
You do.
I don't do a whole lot with it, but I do carry it.
Every now and then I put a stray check in my wallet in case of emergency, but I typically give it out and forget. Budget. Well, we just had Michelle Franklin. Thank you for that. That was your idea to talk about trim notices today. So I appreciate you bringing that because it's important.
It's very confusing. You know, there's a whole lot of processes that you go through before that notice comes out. So, you know, the Board of County Commissioners has to talk about it. We have to talk about our budget, and we have to talk about the millage rate, and all of that has to be done. We have the citizens budget that's a volunteer board,
Mhm.
and we have to meet with them. And then we have our conversations as a board. And then once the millage is, like she said, it can never go over what's proposed. We
Mhm.
can always decide to lower it or keep it the same. And so all that information has to go into play before she can get those notices out. So
Right.
we have to do that. We have to meet with all the departments, all the other constitutional officers. And then once we reach a decision, that's given to her. And then that goes out. And then we do have our 2 budget hearings. And then it becomes final.
So that's like the top portion of the trim notice that's county assessed, and it includes sheriff's, jail,
Right.
all that stuff. But you guys have to, the Board of County Commission, currently you're the chair, have to figure out what that looks like and how much and what millage and what are we able to assess.
And, you know, it's very, the whole process of that's extremely confusing. So just like you saw a tax bill and you saw the 3 columns, right?
Mhm.
And so what people don't understand is, so the millage rate this year is going to go down a teeny bit, but yet your property is still going to go up. And they're like, but if y'all are lowering the millage rate, why is my taxes still going up? Your property
Yeah.
values,
Yep.
which Michelle does this, when she's done appraising the properties throughout the county, she then sends that value back to the county and lets us know what the percentage of increase or decrease was on property.
Mhm.
And so, as you stated, homestead is 3%. So our values went up 6.5%. So if everything stayed the same, nothing changed, your taxes are still going to go up 3.5%
Mhm.
because you're only capped out at 3% with the homestead. So any way you look at it, unless we really lower the millage rate to adjust
Yes.
to what that 3.5% overage is, would your taxes remain the same? And so even though we are looking to lower the millage rate some, and we are also lowering the millage rate and readjusting some things with the erosion district and the mosquito district, and the value of everything total at the county level will be coming down some, your taxes are still going to see an increase,
Yes.
even your homesteaded property. And that's where I think people are really confused, and it is a confusing thing.
It is, because there's a lot of discussion when local municipalities or the county are talking about their tax rate. There is such discussion, and it is such headline news, and it's like, oh, they lowered it a point and it makes the news, but that half point does not result in less owed realistically, because your property value goes up every year.
Right.
And I think people really get, not only do they not understand, but they get really disappointed. But I thought they
Well,
lowered my tax rate. Well,
and-
they did.
And it's interesting because I think a lot of people have their taxes escrowed.
Yes.
And so they really don't know what they pay in taxes.
yes.
But then when they notice it is when every year, if you have a mortgage, they give you your notice that your payment is being adjusted. And then they question, well, why is my payment being adjusted? Well, your payment is usually adjusted because your insurance has changed, which doesn't really represent a whole lot. It's usually a $20, $30,
Yeah. not a lot.
$50 difference in your bill. But what really generally changes it is your taxes. So, and especially if you don't have homesteaded property, like I own rental property here,
Mhm.
and every single year, my rental property, my payments and everything have gone up because the
Yes.
taxes have gone up,
Yes.
which I have tried to not increase my rent because I have really good tenants, but then that's how it affects it, right? So you have a house, this is your payment or this is what you owe. You decide on your rental monthly thing, but you have to adjust to whatever the cost is to operate that business.
Yeah.
That affects the renter
Yeah.
because you have to increase the rent and it has to go up. So that's when you really start to see it, is whenever your payment comes in from the bank and it's changed, and then you have to really look at things. Your
Yeah.
homesteaded property, same thing with your payment. But I would say as we go through in life and become older, our homes become paid off. And then you just kind of get the tax bill. Then that's when you have been in a home for 25 years and you really start noticing what your taxes are too. But I think there has been some transition over the last 2 years, at least what I've witnessed here. I think that you are seeing more millennials and families actually stand up and take notice because they are involved in the community. A lot of those are self-employed business men and women,
Mhm.
and they have really paid attention, I think, to government as a whole, to how the
Yeah.
process works and what happens. And there's been a lot of conversations over the last 2 years about taxes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Good.
yeah, so I mean, I think it's good that they're educating themselves. I think it's good that they're becoming involved and engaging in conversation. And because, that's all a part of being successful and living within a budget, right? Because
Yeah.
I can tell you some of the generations, like some of my kids, they didn't budget. They didn't
No.
know how to budget money. So to see that, like I see within my children now that my grandchildren are older, they're holding them accountable.
Yeah.
They're giving them time limits on their iPhones. They're making them go back to the way they were raised. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. So it's kind of a nice change to see that age group start to be that way with their kids and start to be physically responsible for their budget.
Well, I think that there has been a shift actually with millennials in the fact that parents now understand the
Mhm.
importance of credit, the
Mhm.
importance of a budget, and
Right.
all that kind of the importance of debt. And so that was something I instilled in my child because I think growing up in our generation, the 70s, the 80s, 90s, we didn't look at our mortgage. They just told us what our mortgage was going to be and you paid it and you didn't realize, well, $300 every month is for taxes and insurance. And that's, flat fee. So no matter how low I get my mortgage down, I'm still always going to pay that $300 a month or so towards my mortgage, $400 towards taxes and insurance. And so I think kids really do understand it. My daughter is fanatical about her credit, and I just love that about her because I feel like I just was not.
Oh no, I was totally opposite of you then. I left my senior year in high school at 17. I moved out, got my own place. I only needed one credit my senior year. And so I had a job. And I moved out. And by the time I was 21, I owned my home and was self-employed. And I have always been really, really mindful of my credit. I've always been able to go out and buy a new car, never had to have a co-signer. I've always tried to work on those things. And I've tried to instill that in my children. I have one that's done really well with that. And I have one that was kind of, I guess, like you, well, mom, whatever. But now he's there, he gets it. And that's what he talks about is, mom, my credit score, I'm
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
build my credit. So he was a late bloomer. So yes. And like my brother was more like you, right? I was the one that was always like, no, my credit score is 820. It needs to be 825 or
Yeah.
whatever. So yeah,
In my younger days, you kicked all responsibility down the road.
I
I
guess
did.
I guess I didn't because
To some degree. I mean, not
yeah.
terribly.
I was 21, got married, and by the time I was 29, divorced and a single mom, and
Ugh.
yeah, so it's all good, but it's all good things. And this is a busy time of year because we have been working with budgets and everything to try to get that information out to the tax collector and property appraiser so that they can do their job. We have elections, so Gertrude's office is busy, and
Yes.
and then on top of all of this, we're in the middle of COVID and we're having to do things so differently. Hurricane season is here, and we've already had two,
Yeah.
excitements about that. And there's a lot going on in the world today, and things that are beyond our control, and that are creating situations that we have to really just think outside the box of things that aren't normal. Because I think
Yeah.
creature of habit is what we are, and we just become, this is what we do. Like I'm prepared for hurricanes every year.
Mhm.
I live that way, right? But COVID, I'm not prepared for. I mean, I am now, obviously, but
But yeah, who prepared for COVID?
yeah. So it's just really been an unusual year. But you know what? I'll tell you, I took a trip last week. I went for a couple of days to the Keys, and I have to tell you, it was wonderful to come back. Every time I leave this county and I go to like Volusia County or the Monroe County or somewhere, I just don't enjoy the things that I think take for granted every day that we have here. And when I come home and I see the restaurants and the service we have and our food that we
We
have,
have the best.
and I go to the beaches and I drive over there and I see the people, we really have something special here. And we say that especially because we're involved in nonprofits,
Yeah.
that we always rally for the cause in this community and come together. And I know that there's nothing in life perfect, but I can tell you, we are really, really amazing in this county. And my friends, when they come to visit, they always want to move here because they come here and see things they don't have in their community, in their county. So yes, our taxes are out there and there's some conversations and some struggles we have, but who doesn't have a struggle even in a family, right? But we really, really are blessed here in St. Lucie County.
We are. Those are great words to remind everybody, especially during this time. So
Yeah.
thank you for that.
Yeah, like the chamber. I will tell you, Teresa. I have property in Daytona and I have property in Okeechobee, and I'm involved in other things outside that. Even our chamber, like look at the involvement you have with our businesses. Look what you did for the young lady that was up here this morning. You have rallied and you work well with the commissioners and leadership in the city and the businesses, and you put yourself out there, and you're a small organization of group with a small amount of funds. But look at all the great things you do and how you change lives. You
Thank
changed
you.
that girl's life. You helped her overcome, and there's a lot of truth to it too. And I think today's show has been pretty amazing actually, because you talk about her, right? That was a long existing company.
Yes.
And when the property sold, who generally would know
that you have
that
20 years of code changes.
right, and that things have to be brought back because it's not the same code anymore,
No.
right? So it's just like buying a business,
Yeah.
right? You go and you buy a business, and a business has been in existence for 30 years, but now it's new ownership, right?
All bets are off.
It's just like a permit.
Yeah.
I've been in my house and done this, but you buy my house and then you find out, that you want to do something, you get a permit, but that's not to code anymore.
No.
It has to be brought up to the standard current building code.
And the important thing to note there is that A&G Pools doesn't know that.
Right.
They've been just doing their business, making,
because they've been there for so long.
they've been building their pools and they don't know the codes. Why would they?
Right.
They just decided to sell their property. So they don't know.
Well, and even
and they can't tell the
and-
new person because they don't know.
but talk about A&G, the property that they moved to, when they moved to that property, it was zoned a specific way. He asked a basic few questions, thought he could go there.
Yeah.
And in going there, he had obstacles to
To overcome.
overcome where he was putting his new shop
Yeah.
at. So, I do think that's an area that the county needs to really be focused on a little bit stronger, I think. We have to find a way to be able to help educate people, even in purchasing a home. So a lot of people go out and they buy property thinking they can build, and they're non-conforming lots.
Yes.
And they get there and there's no road frontage, right? So they'll never get a permit to build. And so we have to figure out how we can get out there and reach the people. Because, I know, and because it's happened or because
Yeah.
we're involved in this, I would never buy a piece of property ever without going to the county government and saying, I want to buy this lot, I want to build here, and I want to do this. Can I do this here? But the average person does not know to do that,
No.
especially if you're a young person wanting to buy a house and you want to have a little welding shop in your garage. You're going to think you're going to live the dream. This is your vision. You're going to go.
You don't
You're
realize
gonna
you can't do that.
Exactly. So we have to work harder, I think, at finding out a way to help educate the community.
Well,
on
we're
that.
trying with businesses. That's my small business assistance program. I am looking for funding for that and sponsors. So we'll talk offline about
Yes.
that. But that is, I'm running commercials and saying, look, before you do this, come and talk to us. It's free. You don't have to be a member.
Okay, good.
Let us help you.
And we also have like the cities. We have the school that you can learn about government and everything too.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's still a learning process.
Maybe next month you and I can sit down and talk about just this.
Let's do that.
Okay, I would
It's
love
a
that.
date.
I love that.
It's a date.
All right, he's been giving me the finger for
Wrap
a while.
it up.
Yeah, he's been giving me the finger for quite some time. But there's so much good information. But we do have another show. We have other shows. So next month, you and I will talk about that because we both understand that we're both small business owners.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, everybody, we will let you off the hook. We'll let Mike and everybody get back to whatever press conferences they have to do today. So thank you for joining us. A huge thank you to Chair Townsend. Honestly, I enjoy spending this time with her. It's been so great. And just a lot happening this November. So make sure that you are aware out there. And the Chamber will be coming out with some guidance on that, just to let you know. Also, a huge thank you to Ashley Harden. She's such a great small business. And A&G Pools, everybody that has a nonprofit in St. Lucie County is familiar with A&G
They are.
Pools.
They have a big
They
heart.
are huge, such great hearts. And of course, Michelle Franklin for breaking it down for us on our trim notice. It's that time of year. Until next time, everybody, have a great day.